candies. This is your friend Martin Candy. Welcome to Deep Dive with Martin. Today we will discuss a Maja Szewczak project that has been in circulation for over 11 months and almost a year now. The Gummy Fish River City project. Let's now talk about the first ever official YouTube leaks of the Gummy Fish River City theme. Okay, so, on 19th February 2023 this first clue got released by Maja Szewczak. It looks like a kabokon that she used in her Astrid Fizz wig is looking like a fish with the design. Since that thing looks fish-like, I have been speculating if that could have been the first traces of her idea for it. I was rewatching her video where this wig was made. I have learned that she found it difficult to put the kabokon in the wig at the time it was being filmed. I am a real-life friend of Maja Szewczak, and she is a really creative person from what I know about her. And creative people can find it hard to commit to the actual projects if they have an endless, bottomless well of ideas. And it was common in Idea Sunday videos she makes for every Sunday and with new episodes coming every Sunday too. There is its first anniversary special on her channel which I will talk about after taking about another one of her first leaks of her idea. 26th February 2023 Maja Szewczak for the first time had her first clear leak into the Gummy Fish River City theme she was developing for her channel with this Idea Sunday, which became the occurring theme in some more of her Idea Sunday videos in year 2023. And this slowly led to the release of 4 parts of the movie with an unfinished story. Let's talk about the 19th February anniversary special from this YouTube channel now. So, we have the setup, Astrid Fizz exploring the Gummy Fish River City's electric purple street. I get it. The lighting in the video had purple lighting applied to the scene to add some electrifying charm to the stop-motion setup. Let's say, there was a character with a light-up nose called Misaki Sparkles, and the light in her nose would be lit up accordingly to the tone of her voice when she speaks. Moving on to the conflict in the story. The light changes to a greenish color and Misaki Sparkles wonders why. Astrid Fizz has the task to write a manual about how to find the electric purple gummy fish which becomes the prominent resolution in the story. The title Astrid Fizz A Search for the Electric Purple Gummy Fish is self-explanatory about what the story is about. It starts with Astrid Fizz having a friendly conversation with Misaki Sparkles until Misaki Sparkles notices the night city lights turning green. The turquoise color of the lights instead of the usual electric purple light is what stirs up the conflict in it. It didn't feel like electric purple street anymore. The residents weren't used to it and though that it was odd. Then Astrid Fizz gets a phone call from Nicholas Mello who is always the problem solver in Maja Szewczak's stories that include him. Nicholas cannot find any manual on how to find the electric purple gummy fish in the library even if he searched for the library for them. Then, Astrid Fizz thinks of leaving the Gummy Fish River City as she sees an exit sign near it. Then, she hears a wolf holding it and sees this as a potential danger. But, then it turns out the wolf isn't dangerous at all. The wolf howling was just there because the wolf mom needed help for her baby wolf puppy as he needed a fizzy strawberry as the wolf puppy is a fizzy wolf one. Nicholas Mello points this out so he can help Astrid Fizz help the wolf mom and baby. And they help the wolf mom which lead the wolf puppy to give Astrid Fizz a boat which lead the story into another challenge to bring the electric purple ink required for the light color back. Then came the most epic and tense scene. Astrid Fizz loses control over her boat and Nicholas Mello saves her as he said after he saved her, and the explaining was a flashback montage scene. And after all that explaining, Astrid Fizz enters the hair salon building to discover a quarantined sick fish. Astrid Fizz reads the note left by the owners and Nicholas Mello observes the fish and tells Astrid Fizz that this is the sneezing fish virus disease. Somehow, Misaki Sparkle's pet tropical bear bird knows what is going on and takes some mysterious fish medicine from the fridge that who knows how big Misaki Sparkle's get. Which was there, but there was no mention of in the special animated feature. And I know that maybe mention could have added extra minutes to it on how she got it, which Maja Szewczak decided to keep things done in a way to make it 20-ish minutes at most. She also mentioned on her channel that she may do the Gummy Fish River City episode series even if the special is not a episode plot. Maybe the theory on Misaki Sparkles having fish medicine in her fridge will lead to the episode series being actually produced at some point and the special is just a pilot plot for it. Which would sound unusual for any episode-based script in a story. But we are willing to wait and see what Maja Szewczak decides to do with the story's plot and what will happen after it. Maja Szewczak was already working on the unfinished The Gummy Fish River City movie before the episode series. However, she changed her mind about doing a movie first and decided to make it into a series first instead, which we will talk about in the next section. However, there was the use of tropical paired birds in the feature, and Maja Szewczak did try a project based on it, a series that was leaked but never made it to YouTube or finishing for one reason or another. Which we will get to after the section after doing the unfinished Gummy Fish River City movie. Okay, let's now talk about the movie that has been in the making but never got finished. It is not cancelled, just shelved away for later. So, there is still hope for the movie to someday get finished with the finished story. This part of it sounds like most the setup of the story is and it transitions to the conflict. The title of this part, it was all fun and games until ... well and then ... which really makes it feel like it is. The 3 dots in the title make it feel like a conflict and tension is brewing up. And the setup is Nicholas Mello and his friends are going to the Gummy Fish River City with their teacher as a school trip. Which is to slowly but surely go into the conflict of the characters being afraid of the dark purple house they see there and the friends thinking some sort of monster of evil person lives there. They then decided to go to a different campsite, however Nicholas Mello was more curious than afraid of it. Which is more of what happened in the second part of the chapter. Part of the movie as parts were referred as quote-unquote chapters. The girls go to the far-away campsite, enjoying the sunset. However, Nicholas Mello was the only one in the campsite who couldn't sleep due to curiosity about that dark purple house. Then, he goes off to face the house and even knock on its door to cure his curiosity about it. Moving on, in the second chapter part 1 we get to actually meet Len with our favorite Nicholas Mello character. Len just moved from Japan to the Gummy Fish River City and is looking for new friends. Then, Len cries because the girls were afraid of him due to where he lives, but Nicholas Mello shows them that Len is harmless. And in the second part, Len camps out with Nicholas Mello and the girls as the girls learn to not judge him by where he lives. There was no morning after part yet, but because it is a started project, however, not finished, and it is shelved away for at least winter Gummy Fish River City series before it gets at least a season 1. And there was her Tropical Lychee Island series that she announced but never made it, which we will talk about in the next section. Tropical Lychee Island Mystery was a project with potential but never got used. What a shame. However, due to a tropical pearbird idea Sunday for the potential being included in the 19th February 2024 special animated feature, there is still a little bit of hope for it. And that shows that the story has something to do with tropical pearbirds being in the fridge all the time and eating all the food and nobody knows why. But, is there hope for the idea? Only time will tell. The trailer got released in 3 languages, English, Polish and Hungarian. But, no traces of the episodes being produced at all in neither language. I checked out the trailer of it and let me explain it. Nicholas Mello introduces the island to his sister Carmela, but Carmela seems disappointed for some reason. Then Nicholas Mello looks for a food and discovers an empty fridge with a tropical pearbird inside. However, the story was never produced, which is a disappointing for me. It could have been a really good idea for Maja Szewczak to make a mystery series about that. I should go into another section now. Not much to cover in that topic due to lack of content. Along with the English animated special, there was a live head video equivalent released on the same day on her separate Polish channel in Polish. The Polish dollhouse life hex equivalent is 10 spisobo, and that is what it is called in Polish, and yet it includes 10 life hex using special materials and it is in Polish. Start of the video, Maja Szewczak says that this episode is a special for Astrid Fizz's wig anniversary, just like her English animated feature. She remembered that she used the electric purple named marker as the special material for this Polish dollhouse life hex episode, which I think was to emphasize of the fact that the wig used the color in it. Which is so nice of her, especially that the episode under different names for English and Polish speaking audiences back in 2023. There is one of this in English as well as Polish back in the day. However, there is no English version of the Polish life hack episode, and oddly enough some items were mentioned that were going to be shown in the English animated feature, which it really did. The animated feature never was translated to Polish though, which is kind of a shame, as it could have appealed to a Polish-speaking audience more due to the language being Polish. I am from Canada, speaking mostly English and Canadian French, but I can understand Polish. However, not the crafting terminology in Polish. Anyways, sorry for a long time of not posting full-length videos. I have been going through some horrible problems and been sick with stomachaches. Anyways, bye candies. See you in another video.